So they have your Soul Reaver 1, Soul Reaver 2, bonus content, which is just full of all kinds of stuff. Just to the brim. Oh, I want to play that game. You know, some are better than others, but they all tried. Really neat stuff, I think. They have like lost levels that you can fully, legitimately explore and everything. We won't go into any of that for now. We may look at that later. They even have like the old outtakes from, oh dude, it was Soul Reaver 2 and maybe some of it was in Defiance. Really really cool stuff, and it shows that it's a labor of love for the people that were working on this. Very, very happy with it so far. I do not. So, we're going to start a new game. I will warn everyone who may or may not be watching in the future on YouTube, the game starts with a copyrighted song, so the next roughly 5 minutes may be muted for you. Everything after that should be fine. And if you are watching on the YouTube channel, thanks. Appreciate that. Anyway, let's get into Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
It looks so good. I'm very, very happy. And I like that you can do this and see what it used to look like. And man, honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's just the old man in me. I think this still looks good. There's just PlayStation 1 games had a certain charm to them. The Metal Gear Solid Medieval series, this Blood Omen. There's something about how they used to look.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
Fast travel portals. Oh, dude, yes. Oddworld for sure. Abe's Odyssey was, I never beat it. I loved it, but I was too young. I didn't understand shit.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
So at this point in this game, you don't really know who's talking to you. It is you're led to believe, even at this point, that it is the god of this world, the center of the wheel of life that basically recycles souls.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Stua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
That was almost my Xbox gamer tag. Slua. I thought it was funny. So did somebody else, though. That's
These
for
portals
sure.
are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
It's true. You can abandon your physical body at any time.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Now, I can't remember. I remember when I was younger, I spent a long time trying to climb on these things, and I can't remember if I succeeded, or more importantly, if there was anything up here. Okay. Well, I mean, I have to be able to climb that wall, which I can't do yet. That looks like a thing. I'm guessing. It looks like the only thing. Gonna say it's just the one. Okay.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Hope he's very excited for the playthrough.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood?
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. A vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Did he already leave? Oh, there. You can catch fire, too. I was going to impale him, but it was right here.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Genuinely hope that this game does well enough, which, by the way, just has that tied to him. Seems unfortunate. Genuinely hope this game does well enough, and that they, at the very least, re-release, port the other older games. Like, I don't know if I want remakes, but I would take a remake for sure. But man, I hope we get more in this world. Hello. Always love a good photo mode. I will oh man. I'll need to use photo mode to get good like thumbnails for the YouTube channel. For sure. Yep. Aw. Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta go flip the portal switch here. I don't know. It feels so good to be playing this game again. I've waited for anything in this franchise to be a thing again for over 20 years. The last game that came out was in 2003. Okay, yeah, you weren't gonna fall for it, huh? Nope. Poke. I love the sticks, but
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
I mean, I can jump in the hole.
As my agent, you are beyond death, Raziel. Your enemies cannot destroy you. If you grow too weak, however, you will always be drawn here to recover.
Alright, that is what a game over looks like.
Use your newfound talents to gain entry where you have been otherwise impeded.
worth. It was an achievement. I didn't expect that. So, I guess thank you for helping me unlock an achievement that I likely would not have, unless, of course, the achievement was just for doing a die, in which case, maybe would have got it anyway. Oh, no. Oh, okay, good. It's like, if there's not a soul here, it's gonna take forever. Oh, good. They're just... I was worried we were gonna have to wait for the, regeneration. Yeah, if we hadn't just unlocked a fast travel point, I maybe would have been like, no. But we're still right here. Really no time lost. And I changed my mind. I will bring my stick. Let's go west and see what my clan looks like after I was executed as a traitor. Fight back. No. No, no, no. Of course not. What you doing? We're still in tutorial stages, so they're gonna come at me one at a time. Very polite. Ow. Whoops. And then being vampires, I love that. So this guy's impaled, but I didn't eat his soul in time. So he heals. What you... Thank you for allowing me to show that and then not fighting back. Didn't want to speed the didn't want to slow the game run
My
down
once
any.
proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Okay. That's not what I wanted. Here. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. Come here. Bonk. Don't go over the fire. Go. Yeah. Yeah, good enough. Oh, wait, hold on. We need to go and unlock the portal. I will be upset if I don't. Whoa. I don't think there's anything like there's anything too wonky yet. Huh. Have stick wheel travel. Yeah, man. Anything down here? Got a pot. Ow. Right. I mean, you know, they're just torches. Makes sense for them to be here, even in this world.